by taking a sip of this decaffeinated coffee, okay? And by the time this is empty, it's guaranteed that you will all be asleep, okay? So, I am going to tell you a very, 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 very intense dream that I had last week, okay? And by the time the dream is over, you'll be able to fall asleep. And hopefully, this will help you pay your sleep credit card and ease off your sleep debt. Okay, so let's get into this. You will be imagining yourself dreaming in your perspective this very dream that I had, okay? And your dream will start. Okay. So your dream starts. You happen to be sitting at an outdoor section of a restaurant. You are having a very delicious meal. This meal is very, very delicious. It is steak and some other side. Plus, of course, a drink of your choice. In this case, it was a soda. And you're having a great time. You're eating, taking every bite. When all of a sudden, this man, very tall guy, blonde haired, brown eyes, brown or blue, doesn't matter, and tough shape, mid-30s, low mid, like early to mid-30s, and he just sits at the chair opposite to you in your table, on your table. And, oh yeah, you think to yourself, oh, it's someone I could talk to. You say, hello, okay. And he says, oh, you're in for a mean treat. You are a chosen one. You say to him, what do you mean? You're gonna be the next person on my list. The guy says, okay. Okay. This place is out. Okay. And give you some tingles. Alright. So he is very, very mean looking, and he is some guy that you would not want to talk to with eventually, because what he says next is a bit disturbing, okay? He tells you that look at the chimneys of the houses around you, okay? And there are puffing smoke, and like black smoke, and then you look at that right, the one in the house on the right, on your right, it's spewing out smoke. The one in front of you, behind the main building, it's all spewing out smoke. And the one behind you is also puffing out smoke off from that chimney. He asks you, look at those chimneys. Can't you see what you're seeing? Okay. You say, oh my gosh, there's a lot of black smoke. And then he asks you, what You wonder what those are? I said, okay, whatever, burning fire. You said something like that. He says, no, there are just heads of bodies of people I throw in the fire for fun. And he says something like this. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be one of them. You are next. And then that part is what makes you very terrified, and you are really, 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 you really want to get away from him now. Because he is clearly not joking. And as you look at his pocket, you see an outline of a big knife. Like you don't see the blade of the knife. You see just an outline of a knife. One that begins like very thick and ends pointy, so we know that it is a knife. And he is feeling that he is the one. You know that he is the one because of that, I meant. I got mixed up in my wording. I have a bad cold right now, so it is not very good. And he feels like he is ready to do something. So that makes you really want to get away from him. And before you try to excuse him that you do something, like go to the washroom, like something like that just to get away from him, he tells you, don't bother trying to get away or escape. If you move, I will shoot you. Okay? That part kinda puts you in a very desperate situation, and you cannot tell anyone. It seems that there are other people who are also dying. Like there's a couple on the front right eating steak, and there is a man over there just alone drinking his whatever drink, water or soda. And he is very aggressive at this point. He says something that kinda puts you in a bad situation, and you really need to get out of here, okay? So he then tells you, follow me. You're going to be following me, whatever you like it or not, or some along the lines there. He says different things too, but you don't remember it at all. And so, after a little conversation of why he's doing this or something, you forget this conversation entirely between that, like this entire section of the conversation following the part where he tells you to follow him. You forget the rest until the point where you ask him, hey, look at that beautiful couple. There are really cheersing them, and they are really enjoying that beer or whatever. That couple over there behind you. Okay, I'm just pointing at that. You were just pointing at that couple who's sitting behind the so-called bad guy that you're sitting with. So he turns around, and right when you turn around, he turns around. Okay, right when he turns around, you make a mad dash, past the gates that surround the outdoor patio or something, patio or terrace or whatever it is, the outside part of the restaurant. You make a mad dash and break past across the gates. But, however, the guy that's attacking you quickly notices and then tries to shoot you, okay? You hear a loud sound, banging sound, explosion like coming from behind you, and you quickly know that he is trying to shoot you. But luckily, he misses all of his shots because you make like a zigzag pattern, and you feel the bullets zoom past the air around you. Okay. And this guy is starting to chase you as you begin dashing really fast. You start to dash between blocks, crossing many streets along the way. And as you are crossing, you notice that he is starting to follow you and try and run to keep up his pace to close the gap, but you are having a massive adrenaline rush. Okay, a massive adrenaline rush. And as you are running, he is still following you. He follows you, and he appears to slow down a little bit, but despite that, he is still following you. And as you are running, you happen to whip out your phone and try to dial 911, okay? Because you want to call the police and let them know that you are in trouble and someone is chasing you. So 911, and then the dispatcher calls you and says, "What is your emergency?" And you'd say, "Oh my gosh, there's this guy, mid-30s, 30s, early to mid-30s, blonde hair, tall guy, strong build. He is trying to chase me, and he will shoot me if I try to get out." And then the police asks you what street you live in, and then you answer, "No, I am living somewhere else, but I am running to get away from him." And every time you cross a block, you say all of the street names you are passing and the street name that you are currently walking on. Or in this case, run on. Run, 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 run. And by the time you reach a little mini park, the police tells you we're gonna try to intercept him, and he will be caught. Okay, we'll try our best. And so you keep on dashing between blocks of the city, and in a miracle, you have lost the guy. Okay, you look behind him and he is not following you. He is not following you anymore, but you have already called the cops on him. And somehow, for some reason, the police never came. And it's kind of sucky, but you've never seen a police car. You've never even heard any sirens or something. And you think to yourself, okay, that at least he is not following you or something. Alright. And you make your way back home. So as you are back home, you get very exhausted. It's already dark, and you really want to go to sleep. So you go out to the second floor. Oh, by the way, if your home is a one-story house, just assume that your house is 2 stories. Or if you live in apartments in real life, just say that imagine you're living inside a 2-story house. So you are inside this 2-story house that you're in. You make your way up and you try to sleep. You totally forget what happened earlier, and nothing else seems to happen, and you think to yourself, okay, brush it off until the moment you hear the front door knock, bang, 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 and suddenly the door had burst open, as if a person is trying to break in, and you think to yourself, oh no, not again. Is there someone else that's trying to ruin our lives? And as soon as you hear the voice saying, I am catching you, I know where you are, you start to really panic again, and you know that it is him because it's his voice. And you quickly rush into a closet, grab your phone, and call 911. So you call the police again, in saying that the guy is here, he is trying to kill you, or kill me or something, or torture me. And the police says, okay, we'll try to get cops to your place as soon as you can. And you said something, thank you very much, and the guy, he is already coming upstairs. Do, 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 do. And you try to be silent, and as he is coming up the stairs, he says something like, I know where you are. You're not getting away from me, okay? And while you are still in the closet, you've managed to go to a box and hide inside the box. It is a very big box. It's a box that you've never seen in real life. A cartoon. I mean, you've not have in reality, okay? And it is a ordinary cardboard box, okay, with a normal this side up. So you go inside that box, and as you hear the guy come out, come up the stairs, you imagine what he's gonna do to you if he catches you. You imagine you picture yourself, him is wearing this big knife that you have seen earlier. You are imagining all of the chimneys that he is trying to burn his bodies or burn the evidence of the people that he has killed. Oh no. And you just hope and pray for the best that you're not the next one. But all of the hopes, it seems like they're fading away, because the guy, he is coming through the bedroom door, okay? And he is saying, I know where you are, you can't get away from me, okay? He says the same exact thing, I know where you are, you cannot get away from me. Okay. And so, he is now in your room, and he seems to walk towards the closet because he hears the footsteps go closer and closer. And you notice a shadow that lines up between the opening, the crack on the bottom of the door, is a night light, and you see two blockages of night, two shadows of the night light to represent his feet, okay? And he is now standing on the closet door, okay? In front of the closet door, and all of a sudden you hear sirens, and you have a big sigh of relief. For some reason, everything seems to jump ahead, and now I am outside my house, and there are police cars everywhere, like a few, like 6 or 7 cars, and there are policemen that's outside, okay, with yellow tape around it, as if it is my house is a crime scene. And now, as you go towards my front door, you notice that there is this guy, the same exact guy that has been bothering you and holding you hostage at the restaurant, and now he is now in cuffs, and everything seems to be fine. You are all relieved, okay? And after this, everything seems to fade out, and your dream ends, okay? Now the coffee is empty, and hopefully at this stage you are very fast asleep. You are fast asleep, or if not, then you are very tired and are about someone that is about to sleep. Okay. So this will be the end of this video. I hope this gives you the tingles. If you are now asleep, this is amazing. You will not hear me speak, okay? Or you may have your phone closed. And so that means that this video worked. But if you managed to stay awake, you have heard, at least you have enjoyed the little story that I shared with you, a dream story that I had of a dream. A dream story that I tell you this dream that I had, but in your perspective, and you imagine my dream, okay? And so, have a good day, everyone. I hope this video eases up your sleep debt, and hopefully pay your sleep credit card soon. And I will see you in the next ASMR video, and I'm going to peace out. See you later.